It's 10 o'clock. Do you know where your mental health is? Go to that job, do your work, and come back home. Why do I keep repeating this title? The reason why I repeat this title is because it seems to resonate with a lot of people. Many people are feeling the burnout. They're feeling the depression start to kick in. I'm here to tell you there is hope. There is hope. But don't be fooled. Misery loves company. Those coworkers of yours, those coworkers of mine, they'll make it seem as if hope is a bad thing. And the reason why they'll make it seem like hope is a bad thing is because they're toxic. See, toxic people, they don't like to hear positive things. They don't want you smiling. Wipe that damn smile off your face. What are you smiling about? You should be miserable like the rest of us. That's their MO. They do not want you saying a prayer for them. Some people will get mad that you want to say a prayer for them. That's a deadly toxic person. I can't even pray for you, bruh. Really? And you got to really watch out for people like this because they will drain you of any positivity that's in your heart. Any hope that's left over in your heart, they will take and extract. You have to understand the environment that you are in. You have to just go there, I'm not even going to say the maximum, do the minimum that's required and bring yourself back home. Don't waste time at that job. Punch out on time. They're not going to pay you a minute more. Don't go out with these people. You know how there's activities after work with your coworkers where people want to go to bars and hang out with coworkers and drink? I made that mistake a long time ago. And as I was sipping that alcoholic drink, I thought to myself, what the hell am I doing here? And I really thought again, like, this was a wrong decision. I could be doing this in my solitude of my home. Why am I drinking with people that don't like me? Or drinking with people that I don't even trust? And that's exactly why I'm suggesting, do not do this. Do not go out and drink with people that have no regard for you. First of all, what's the point? What is the point of drinking with someone that even if you decide to drink more than what you should be drinking, these people will not have your back? Let's say for some reason you get inebriated more than you should. You think any of these people that you traveled with are going to have your back, are going to make sure you get into the door? You know what's going to happen? Is especially if you didn't drive yourself and they drove you, you better hope they wait for you to get inside your threshold. You better hope. Some of these people will lean you on that door like the dude in House Party. Knock on the door and rush out. No courtesy, no consideration. First of all, you shouldn't be getting that toe up in the first place, but that's besides the point. Stop hanging out with people that don't care about you. Stop giving them your time and energy, because best believe when push comes to shove, those same people you laughing with, you sitting at the lunchroom table in the back, gossiping about people, they're going to show their true colors. That's when the mask comes off and people really reveal, I've been a snake this whole time. You just didn't see the fangs. So I say all of this to give you this strict warning. Go to work, do your job, and bring your tail back home. Trust me when I say the toxicity in 2025 is getting worse. The economy is not playing with anybody out here. And we got to find ways to make it out here. A lot of people are surviving at this point. I'm seeing people breathe underwater without any scuba gear. And I'm like, how are y'all doing this? How are y'all surviving right now? How are y'all even breathing? Prices are through the roof. People are working more than one job. People are working 2, 3 jobs, 4 jobs, to the point where you don't even know how your walls in your home look. And I'm like, how are people still managing to even feel the sun, feel the vitamin D coming from the sun? You can't enjoy anything, I feel. I feel like most of your time is spent trying to get another paycheck. And this life was never meant to live this way. God did not intend for us to hustle this much to a point where you can't even enjoy nature. You can't even enjoy the simple things in life because everything has to be monetized. When have we gotten to a point where everything just seemed to be about money? And you're probably thinking it's always been about money. Always. And I agree. But at the same time, I'm like, why? Like, why? There's so many important things more important than money. There really are. Things that money can't even purchase. Like peace. You understand peace? Peace is something that money cannot obtain. I don't care how much money you have, where you move to. If you don't have peace in your heart, that money will never make you feel like you're free. It will never make you feel like you're free. I don't care how many cars you're able to buy. I don't care how many houses you're able to buy. If you don't have peace in your heart, peace in your mind, peace in your soul, you will never get the rest that you deserve. You'll never get it. And peace is so priceless to me. When you have peace, you are rich. You are very wealthy when you have peace in your heart, mind, soul. Some people travel all parts of this earth and never could obtain peace. But some people think money can buy it, can purchase it, can lease it. It's something, any of these jobs that we work, we got to understand, if that job is not your passion, that job is just purely for money gain. That's it. And if that job is only for money gain, you don't put your all into that job. Because guess what? At the end of the day, we don't own our jobs. I'm going to say this again. None of us own our jobs. We didn't create this job. A lot of us have signed applications in order to work for this job, but we don't own these jobs. So what that means is they can get rid of us at a moment's notice. If the wind shifts, they can get rid of you. It doesn't matter what day of the week it is. If something goes wrong with that company, they can get rid of your position. So that manager that you think you're cool with, those coworkers that you smile with, you joke around and you laugh, none of that will matter when they say, we got to change procedures. We got to get rid of some certain staff. Everything changes for you in this moment because now you have no money coming in. And the sad part about what's going on in this economy, which has been happening for years, many people are living check to check. Check to check. A lot of people don't even have a good amount of savings accounts or money in their savings, I should say. Many people struggle just to save $20, $40, $60, $70. Most of us are taking money from the money that we earn each check, and we're throwing it right to bills. So by the time you look at your check, you got to look at your check like, time out. You got to squint. Because you're like, $20. That's all I got for the next 2 weeks. Nah, this don't make no sense here. This don't make no sense. $30. That's all. Wait, Netflix came out? And you start just thinking about all of the bills, all the things that you have to pay for, all the things that extracted the money from your check. And it's like you're just confused in the moment and you don't understand what happened. This is the reality many people are facing. So when you are on your job and you realize that I got to do something to get out of this rat race. I got to do something. Because like I said, if you are only getting paid from your job, it's not your passion, but it's only something just to pay bills, you're eventually going to run out of luck. You can't work that job forever. You may think you can, but eventually you're going to get more and more tired and exhausted. It's going to exhaust you to a point when you realize something has to change. I have to do something. I'm getting older. I can no longer do the same exact things and expect different results. I have family that have worked certain jobs for 50, 60 years. And I could just look at them and tell they're exhausted to the bone. And I've always said to myself, I don't want that to be me. I don't want that to be me continuously working in the same position, not changing anything, just doing the same position, not learning another skill, not doing something that I know can promote me in life. Because if you're waiting for a promotion from that manager, if you're waiting for them to have a heart and say, you know what, you've been working here 30 years. Yeah, you need to step up. I'm going to give you this. If you're waiting for that primarily and not making moves on your own, you're already lost. You can't sit here and wait for anybody. You got to go after it. And this is why this channel promotes self-reflection. It promotes focusing on your dreams when you get home from work. Because a lot of times, I'll admit, I'm exhausted when I get home, and I don't always have the energy to focus on the things I need to focus on. I've admitted that. But I remind myself that I can't make that as my daily excuse. That can't be my excuse every day. Oh, I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. I got to get up. Even though I know I'm tired, I still have to focus on stuff that I love to do. I got to focus on something that'll promote me, to push myself, to build myself up to something that job has limited me on doing in the first place. And that's breaking through the glass ceiling. I give myself these reminders because I have goals. I have goals that this job will never allow me to reach if I only sit there and work that job. And I try to give the reminders to whoever watches my videos. I hope these videos encourage you because I try to stay encouraged. Nobody at the job is going to encourage you to fight for your dreams. Trust me when I say this. Although they will fight for you to stay longer, they'll fight for you to stay past your time when it's time for you to clock out. Oh, you're leaving at 5. Stay and talk with us. Knowing damn well you have no business staying there past 5 o'clock. You have a family waiting for you at home. You have things to work on with your goals, with your dreams. Why are you standing there still conversing with coworkers that don't really care about you? A lot of these coworkers are not going to benefit you in any way. So why are you sitting there wasting more and more energy? If your coworker is not talking about self-improvement, they're not talking about things that'll actually benefit you and them, it's a waste of time. I know we want to sit and converse sometimes and just let the day just go off our backs, which is something we all need to do. But at the end of the day, we got to start focusing more and more on ourselves and our personal goals. Because like I said before, it is serious out here. 2025 ain't playing with nobody. It's not playing with anybody. And these price gouges are ridiculous. And it's time to really lock in and start focusing on your goals and dreams. I hope this message continued to resonate with you. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Hope to see you guys next time. Peace.